Okay, everybody, this is a garden update. My camera keeps quitting on me, so I don't know how much of this I can get, but we finally put our peppers out, and they were really young, but they needed to go outside, and so we have them protected, kind of like a little individual greenhouse for all of them. Keep the bugs and the wind and such off of them. We have our squash. Squash right here. I don't even know what kind it is. I'm not sure. My brother wanted those, so he got them. And our potatoes in this bag, this bag, this bag, this bag. Another one of my brother's squash in this one, and my zucchini in this one. Now we have our cucumber here. And if you can see down in there, there's flowers, a whole bunch of flowers. They're getting ready to bloom, and we are getting a few little bugs starting to come because the things are starting to flower. So we're out here checking every day, but I don't know. We spray, that's the best we can do. We're not using pesticides. We're using soapy water to kill most of the bugs. It seems to be working, but there's not a whole lot of them out here right now. And I've been praying for this garden for protection, so we're hoping. And then over here, the beans are just growing wild. They got a lot of beans down there, but I can't get in there to show you. And of course, these potatoes. This bag and this bag doing very, very well. It's been about 9 weeks for them, and this little tomato right here is the only one we have on this plant, and then we've got a few other little tomatoes down there on this plant, but all kinds of flowers up here, just getting ready to bloom. I mean, they are blooming. They're getting ready to put on the fruit. Then we have these purple tomatoes, and they're doing really well. They haven't started to flower yet. They look like they're about to, though. And then we have our bell pepper, and we are having a little, they're growing well, but they're not flowering as much, and I think that's because they're being overshadowed by the tomatoes. They're not getting much sun, so we might do something a little bit different next year about that. But it's still fun to grow them, I guess, and we will get a few. It's just we won't get as many. And then we have our habaneros here, and I don't know if you can see that, but we have habaneros growing down here. There's actually a whole bunch of them, but those are a couple of them. And then, of course, sweet potatoes are doing good, and the onions around them. I don't know if you can really see that all that well. And then I just threw a potato in there in the middle of it. I threw actually 2 potatoes, but I don't see that one sprouting. But this one did sprout, and it's doing really well. It was just a fluke. I just threw it in there just to see what would happen. And then over here, of course, we have our roses, which are growing pretty good, but we're having some problem with a few of the leaves being eaten. I'm suspecting those are aphids, but I'm not sure. and this one is just getting the brunt of it. All these leaves have been eaten, so we'll see. And then I have a critter that is over here digging up all my hard work, and I'm not sure if that's a raccoon or a squirrel or a rabbit or a cat or what. But if anybody has any ideas, please let me know. But that's the end of the garden update. My camera kept going, so I'm thankful. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.